Okay, then good morning, Sanjay Bisht, right? Hope I'm pronouncing it
Yeah.
correct.
Yes, good morning as well. What's your name?
My name is Rekha Sharma. Let me just give you my brief intro so you will get well versed with me. My name is Rekha Sharma. I'm connecting you from the city of Faridabad. And if you talk about my expertise, my highest, then I'm BCom, B.Ed, and CTET qualified. And my core of interest is meditation, yoga, and apart from this, I'm also a YouTuber, running a YouTube channel, living with. I'm married with two twins, baby. So that is all about me.
Yeah, that's great. So you have introduced yourself very wonderfully. I really appreciate it as well.
But one more like I would like to add on here because I as just wrote your name Bisht. I think Bisht is from Uttarakhand, right? If I'm not
Uh,
wrong.
yes, I'm from
Originally,
Uttarakhand.
originally I'm also from Uttarakhand, from Almora.
Oh, that's great. So what's your okay? So you're saying you're Sarma, right? So and you're from Almora as well, right?
Yes, I'm from Almora.
Okay.
But
What
I
about?
born and brought up in Delhi. I had been staying in Delhi last 25 years, but now I migrate towards this Faridabad. So yes, that is all about me.
Oh, that's great.
So please, Sanjay, I want your introduction because I'm keenly interested and I'm all ears to know about you.
Oh, that's all right. So, well, my name is Sanjay Bisht and I come from Uttarakhand. And if I talk about my education, I have completed my education from Army Boarding School and I have completed my graduation. And nowadays, it's been for 2 years, I'm working as an analyst. And if I talk about my hobbies are listening to music, watching movies, and traveling as well. So, that's all
Mhm.
about me.
Okay, so you're working somewhere?
Yes, I'm working in Gurugram, Haryana. Earlier, I used to work in Noida.
Okay, now you're staying with your family or you are staying here as a PG?
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not staying with my family. I'm living alone.
Okay, so do you get the time?
No, I'm not getting that much time, but somehow I manage because we have to manage, right? If you want to grow your career, you have to work hard, right?
Yes, absolutely, precisely, and true that because we all have 24 hours, right, and 7 days, and we need to adjust our work, right?
Yes,
Then only we can reach up somewhere. Then we can
yes,
reach
but
up to near our objective.
yeah, I'm working in MNC company. Okay, I get 2 week offs on a week. Okay, so that's why you can say I'm having
Mhm.
time as well. But I'm married person, right? So I have my now family. I have
Mhm.
I'm living alone as well. So I have to
Mhm.
prepare lunch for me, breakfast for me. So yeah, I
Yes.
have to manage as well. So it's very difficult also, but still I'm doing.
This is the life, actually, right? This is the
Yes,
life. We need to learn from each and every step of the life, and we need to adjust. We need to compromise with the situation, and we need to face the criticism, right? In such a way so that we can grow up.
correct. Either we can waste our time or we can utilize, right? Nowadays people are just wasting their time. They are just scrolling reels on Instagram. They're just wasting their time.
Yes. So how long you have been in this on this platform?
Are you talking about YouTube?
Yes, yes, YouTube.
Well, it's been for 3 to 4 months. I'm making videos and I have
Mhm.
uploaded more than 100 videos including shorts. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you know about my channel name?
A global, yes, global voice Sanjay Wish, the global voice
Correct.
Sanjay
Yeah.
Wish.
Yeah, it's the Global Voice by Sanjay Bisht. Yeah.
Mhm. Why so unique name? What is so all about that global voice? I mean, what is a story behind it?
Because English is a global language, right?
Huh?
That's why
Okay.
I have given the global voice. It's a
Uh-huh.
global language,
Uh-huh.
right? And it is by
Uh-huh.
Sanjay Bisht. Global voice by Sanjay Bisht.
Great, great.
Yeah,
Great
thank
name.
you so much.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So thing you want to ask me?
Yes, you can tell me about your English journey. Like, how did you learn this language, and why are you learning as well? What's your motive?
My sole intention to create that YouTube channel to connect with more and more people. I wanted to make myself accessible to the remote areas. Why? Because I feel if I am privileged, if I have that knowledge, then why should not? Why should not to connect with the people? right? That is my sole intention to create my YouTube channel. But why I'm learning this language? Like you told about your story that you studied from the vernacular medium, Hindi medium. I studied from the Hindi medium too. I studied ABCD from sixth class, but I don't want to give a kind of I don't want to portray myself a scapegoat. Why? Because if you want to learn something, then that is your dream, right? You need to put the efforts. So I put my efforts to grow my personality, and in my home, everybody speak in English, and I was the only person who speak in Hindi, but I love to speak in Hindi. I would say people of my home impose that language on me to learn about it. So I'm learning this language.
Oh my God, because of imposing, you are speaking very well English, okay? And now you're teaching as well, right? That's great.
Why I'm speaking? Because we always talk about the LSR, learning, reading, that all skill we talk about a lot, right? That time, if I talk about myself, as I told you that I have that luxury of environment at my home, conducive environment at my home, but still I was not speaking. Why? Because I don't like English. I feel very comfort talking in Hindi, but my listening skill was very attentive that time, right? Because my surrounding, everyone is speaking in English, I'm observing it, I'm listening it, and over the period of time it sink in my brain, it's set in my subconscious mind. So I don't need to put too much efforts when I'm speaking English, because that is already restored in my subconscious mind. Why we always emphasizing that we need to work on our skill, right? But before working to your skill, you need to analyze your important skill, then hamper it.
Okay, so how long have you been learning this language, and within how many months did you learn as well?
6 months.
Okay, so you're saying within 6 months you have improved this language, and you are speaking very fluently and confidently as well, right?
Yes, six
So
month.
would you like to share how did you like what are the methods? Why is because of environment did you learn this language, or did you follow some different methods?
No, no. See, first of all, I'm not a reader person. Reading. I don't like to do reading because I feel very bored, very monotonous if I read. And if you want to bound yourself for reading, then you need to isolate yourself. You need to sit to a calm and composed place, then you can concentrate over there. But I believe, I'm a homemaker. I'm a mother as well. So I can't get that calm and composed place. So what I did, I observe a lot. I listen a lot. So that's how I improved. As I told you that it was imposed on me to learn this language, but I was listening from everywhere. I'm observing from everywhere, right? And the thing is that before going to the bed, I always describe my day. Initially, I always describe my day, what I did throughout my day, what kind of emotional turmoil I went through. I always describe. That is the only activity I did.
Yeah, you're right. So it means you are saying whatever you were observing, okay, you were before going to bed, you were you were thinking as well, right? It means
Mm,
you are not thinking, you are implementing those things, okay? I always say if you want to speak well English, okay, if you are a beginner as well, so whatever you are learning, okay, you have to implement, okay? If you are not implementing while speaking, right, there is no benefit. So whatever we are
mm.
learning, we will have to implement as well.
Of course, implementing is the best way to improve anything. I heard many times people used to say, ma'am, we have taken a resolution that we will learn 5 vocabs in a day. But writing a vocabs in a diary is a different way. You need to implement it. If you will not implement it, if you will not use it in day-to-day life, you will forget it. You will forget it, right? So please do not, just write it down, implement it.
Okay, and do you know the juggling method? And I'll give example as well. And did you practice in this way? For example, I'm learning, I'm learning basic grammar. Okay, I'm learning present. I'm talking about tenses. Okay, if I say I live in Delhi, then I will make another sentence, and it will be in past indefinite. I lived in Delhi. Then I will
Mm-hmm.
say in future, I will live in Delhi. I
Yes.
am living in Delhi.
Mm-hmm.
I was living in Delhi. I will be living in Delhi. Did
Mm-hmm.
you follow this method while learning
No,
this
no,
language?
no, never and never. I don't believe that if you want to learn this language, then you need to focus on grammatical first. No, if you have already given an alarming alarm to your skills, then everything is covered by your skill. You know, before learning this language, I had only a basic knowledge of grammar. But once I have given a kind of a alarm to my ears, right? I learned everything by my listening skill. Everything, the grammar and everything is covered by my listening skill.
Okay, as a beginner, okay, when I used to learn this language, okay, I followed, this juggling method, but I was making sentences in Hindi as well. Okay, if I say, मैं आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ, I'm talking to you, मैं आपसे बात
Mhm,
नहीं कर रहा हूँ, I'm not
mhm.
talking to you, मैं आपसे बात क्यों कर रहा हूँ, why am I talking to you, मैं आपसे कब बात कर रहा हूँ, when
Yes.
am I talking to you, and I have made hundred of sentences in a particular tense, and
Mhm,
I had written as well. So
mhm,
I think as a beginner, okay, if there is no environment, okay, you will have to create an environment, okay,
mhm,
because we are living in village, right? In our house,
mhm,
in our home, right? No one, nobody is speaking English, right? So I was making hundred of sentences in the same way because
mhm,
that time I didn't have knowledge about English. So I think
mhm.
this method will help people if they are from Hindi
Of
medium.
of course, indeed. Why? Because like I told you that everybody have a different perspective. So everybody have a different, style to learn this language. Like you have a
Yes.
different style, I have a different style to learn this language because we have a brain, right? All we have
Yes.
brain and right, but we are using a brain in a different way.
Yes, yeah. In starting, this method will, help them, right? But once
Mhm,
you master your basic English, right, you must not practice in same way, okay? You must practice, 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 and there must not be any excuses, okay? Then you will have to listen to English music, English conversational videos, English
yes, yes,
podcasts. Yeah,
awesome. Yes. Don't be the bag of excuses, right? Don't be the bag of excuses. Replace your excuses with the determination. Replace your laziness with the hard work. Then you will see everything fall in your way. I mean to say that, don't give a kind of don't play a blame game. Don't play the blame game. If you want to learn this language, if you have that zealous, if you have that fire inside you, nobody can stop you.
yeah. Until when will we give excuses to our parents or ourselves as well, right? Because someday, after some years, we will have to go for, we will have to work as well. We will have to feed our family. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot, yeah, you can cheat your parents by just saying, yeah, yeah, mom, yeah, dad, I'm just learning this language, okay? But if you're not really learning, right? After some years, you will have to go for work, right? Then what will you tell to your parents? So
Mm-hmm.
if you really want to work, if you really want to work in any good companies as well, if you want to crack any interview as well, then guys, we must practice well, okay? Do not and come out of your comfort zone as well.
Course, comfort zone always kill the talent. So you need to come out from that saturated place and don't be portray yourself always vulnerable person,
Yeah,
right?
why I am saying all these things because when I have completed my graduation as well. Okay, that time I used to practice for Indian Army. Okay, and I couldn't go through it. Right. Then I was thinking, I'm not good in mathematics. I'm not good in other subjects as well. Right. Now, what will I do? I cannot cheat my parents. Right. I'm just doing, father. I'm just doing. I'm just learning this thing. I'm just preparing for government job. Right. After some years, I will have to give answer. Right. I will have to, I will have to marry as well, right? Then who is going to marry with you if you are not doing anything? At least learn this language, just for your career. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So if you're not doing
Okay.
anything by just learning this language in India, you can earn, very good salary as well.
Of course, there are a lot of sources and resources that you can take the advantage, right? And one thing I would like to say here, try and cry. Here is a one word difference. Try and cry. Whether you go with the try or you can go with the cry. If you will go with the cry, then you will cry, cry, cry. You always collapse your confidence. If you will go with the try, you always build up your confidence. So go with the try instead of bag of excuses.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so let's just wind up the session. It's almost 20, time is flew away. It was
Uh,
really insightful conversation with you and hope we will connect again and I love to connect with the people.
so, all right,
Yes.
ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and thank you so much for talking to me as well. You have improved this language, and I think we will be learning as well, right?
Yes, of course. This is actually, we are in the same fraternity and we need to empower each other.
All right. So, all right. Thank you so much. And bye for
Okay.
now. And always take care.
Okay, thank you so much. It was really insightful conversation. Hope we'll connect again and keep the momentum of your learning. That all I can say.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be doing that.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.